Nestled on the edge of the Arabian Peninsula, Dubai emerges like a mirage from the desert sands, a city of towering skyscrapers, luxurious lifestyles, and cutting-edge technology. It's a place where tradition and modernity dance in harmony under the Arabian sun, a testament to human ingenuity and vision. At the heart of this dynamic city's narrative was Sheikh Rashid bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. Born to the ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Rashid wasn't just a prince by birth, but a pivotal figure in the tapestry of the United Arab Emirates. His life mirrored the city's ethos: ambitious, spirited, and vibrant. Rashid's story is intertwined with Dubai's rise, a city that dares to dream big, just as he did. Early life and education. Rashid was born in 1981 and spent his early years in the royal halls of Dubai, which are as grand as the city itself. But what's it like to grow up in one of the most beautiful towns in the world as a royal child? Imagine traditional Emirati culture mixed with the fast-paced energy of a city that is becoming more modern all the time. Rashid's life took an international turn when he went to the UK to study further. He graduated from the prestigious Sandhurst Military Academy in 2002. How about this path? It says a lot, doesn't it? Rashid's schooling took him from the warm sands of Dubai to the strict halls of Sandhurst. It was a bridge between two worlds that made him a famous person not only in Dubai, but around the world. Achievements and contributions. Rashid wasn't just any prince. He made a name for himself, especially in sports. What would it be like to run across long, open plains with the wind in your hair and the heart racing with competition? In the world of horse endurance, that was Rashid. He not only took part, but he also won 2 gold medals at the 2006 Asian Games. To do something like that, you need more than just skill. You need to have a strong bond with your horse and an unbreakable heart. Rashid had an impact on more than just the racetracks, though. Think of him in boardrooms, guiding the direction of big companies in Dubai. He was very good at business and had major ties in companies that helped shape the city's economy and skyline. From business to real estate, he did a lot of different and important things. The fact that Rashid was both great at sports and business made him stand out, and he embodied the lively spirit of Dubai. The things he did in business and sports show that he wasn't happy to just sit back and relax. He didn't follow the rules. Instead, he pushed them and set new standards. This story speaks to everyone who has ever dared to dream big and aim for excellence in their field. Rashid's life shows us that the only way to really succeed is to keep going after what you love, whether it's racing or working in the business world. Personal challenges. In every life, but especially in public, there are tests that put the heart to the test. Even though Rashid's story was shiny, it had some dark parts as well. Think about how much pressure was on the oldest son, who was supposed to be the heir, when the crown prince title was given to a younger brother or sister. There's a turn in the story that could make anyone crazy. When the road you thought was yours changes, how do you find your way back? This important event in Rashid's life was more than just a change of royal names. It was a test of his character. In the grand tapestry of a royal family, these kinds of choices are never made without much thought. They have an effect on the power structure and on the history books. Still, it's when someone faces these personal difficulties that their true strength shines through. Rashid could have seen this as a turning point, a chance to think things over and make a new path. And carve he did, not by hiding in the dark, but by shining in ways that were all his own. It's a reminder that the parts we're given don't make our journeys unique. How we choose to fill them does. Rashid's answer to this task is a message for everyone who has ever lost. It's not the end of the story, it's just the beginning of a new one. Tragic demise. Life has times that make us very aware of how fragile it is, despite all of its twists and turns. Rashid's sudden death at the young age of 33 was one of these shocks. A heart attack ended a life that had so much more to offer. The heartbeat of a whole country stopped, and a combined gasp could be heard in the streets of Dubai and beyond. Can you imagine how shocked and confused everyone was in a city known for its high hopes that was now to stop because of an unreplaceable loss? In its grief, Dubai seemed to wrap itself in a blanket of sadness. An official 3-day period of mourning was declared, and the city's lively pulse slowed down. Rashid's last trip to Harar Cemetery wasn't just a procession. It was a sign of how much he meant to the city, which was saying goodbye to one of its kids. Not only did the flags at half-mast show respect, but they also showed how sad the country was and paid tribute to a life that had touched so many. We are reminded of the things that connect us, the things that make us human, that hold us together during times of loss. Rashid's death was the end of a story that left feelings unspoken and hopes unmet. Still, even though everyone was sad, they all agreed to respect his memory and carry on the legacy of a prince who was the heart of Dubai in many ways. Family background and legacy. Rashid was a brightly colored thread in the complicated web of Dubai's royal family tree. Born into the Al Maktoum family, his life was a story set against the background of a ruling line that made Dubai famous around the world. The Al Maktoum family has a long and interesting past. They are more than just rulers. They built a modern oasis. As one of the family, Rashid took this legacy in stride, showing how the family's impact will last. Rashid's death had effects that went far beyond his family and friends. They reached the very core of Dubai's government. In the royal hallways, it was a moment that made people think about their own lives and the weight of leaving a legacy. It was more than just losing a son and a brother for the Al Maktoum family. It was the end of a story that was cut short too soon, leaving them to wonder what could have been. What Rashid stood for in the eyes of everyone in the UAE is etched in their memories, potential, passion, and a deep link to his roots. People remember him not only for being royal, but also for how he accepted his role and balanced the duties that came with his heritage with his own personal goals. People all over the country, not just in the quiet rooms of the palace, feel the void that his untimely death has left. This is the place where his laughter used to echo and his dreams used to take flight. Rashid's story, even though it was cut short, does not go away. It is a lesson of how one life can leave an indelible mark. It's a story of hope, of a trip that wasn't finished but had a huge effect on people, and it leaves a legacy that continues to inspire and shape Dubai's future. Rashid's life, a vivid mosaic of privilege, ambition, and unforeseen sorrow, offers a glimpse into the complex fabric of royalty. His journey, marked by notable achievements and personal trials, underscores the delicate balance between public duty and private aspirations. As we reflect on his story, we're reminded of life's inherent fragility, a truth that transcends the boundaries of wealth and status. Rashid's legacy, intertwined with the narrative of Dubai itself, invites us to ponder the fleeting nature of existence and the shared experience of loss that unites us all, urging us to cherish each moment and the connections we forge along the way.